Hey guys, what's up? It is I. I'm just joking. Um, hey, it's been a while. Hope you guys are doing well. So there are new chapters of Berserk, and this goes into some of the theories we had before. I can't remember the actual chapter numbers. I think it's 369, 368, and 367. I can't remember. I might be off, right? Because um, I saw the chapters come out and I read them, and then I was like, okay, let me go check out my last video I made, and if there was even one comment asking about me making a video for these other chapters, I will make it because technically I was done making videos for this channel because Mira passed away, but the fact that his associates or whatever clearly continuing the Berserk manga, I am willing to finish it all in the name for Mira out of respect for the great artist, author, and everything like that. So Mira, this one's for you. I'll continue this till the series is over on until I die, whichever one comes first. So, to summarize the chapters, everything that me and Rush talked about back in the day with what was going to happen on Elven Island has come to pass. Casca has been taken away from Guts, which gives reasoning for Guts to go back to the human world. Now remember, several factors are happening here, right? Let's recap. Yes, if you look at each chapter, it's mainly Guts fighting off against Griffith. Well, not even fighting, trying to stop Griffith from taking Casca away, and he can't because Griffith is a God Hand member, and we come to see that Guts' sword is not powerful enough to cut through the barrier that allows Griffith to be who Griffith is, femto, whatever. His godlike abilities prevents Guts from harming him, because literally Guts actually did a sword strike to do it and couldn't stop him. Like at first I had to look at that panel twice because it looked like his sword came down and Guts stopped himself from killing Femto because he had Casca in his hand. Right, so you don't want to cut it in two as well. It looked like that at first, but no, it seemed like by sheer magical ability, Femto was able just to stop Guts in his tracks, which is horrifically bad, right? Well, let me turn this light to see if it helps the lighting in this room. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So come forward a little bit more. All right. So yeah, that happened, and then that was just ballistic, right? Because now Guts, he knows for a fact that he cannot stop it. But cool thing, right? A couple of cool things. We know that Guts is on the island where if he needs to gather strength or get any magical abilities to help him fight against Femto and the God Hand members, he can acquire them there. He also knows that, well, we also know that there are people with special abilities on this island too. And there is going to be an all-out war because as me and Roche talked about years ago, and you can look at my previous videos talking about this whole series, right? Yeah, we know that there was going to be no happy ending on Elven Island, right? They needed to have conflict because technically, let's say Griffith had stopped doing anything or trying to harass Casca, he would have leave her alone, let her be. Then Guts would just stay on the island and they'll work through her trauma or her cursed heart. But obviously, from repairing the cursed heart, the same thing me and Roche literally predicted. Boom! And we predicted this years ago. Again, I'm just kind of like tapping my own back because we're like, look, he's literally going to come on the island and take Casca away. As far as Casca being his queen and stuff, that remains to be seen. But we kind of called it saying that Casca is going to be with Griffith. I mean, yeah, she has to be because then that gives the demon dog fuel to go forth. And you see the side doing these little symbolism of the demon dog. He's not fully hatched yet. So Guts is on the brink. What's definitely going to happen is we're going to see Guts Inner Beast come out again. Not now, but later on. And when he comes out this time, he'll be the one dealing with Femto. It will not be nice. It will not be a happy ending for Femto. It will be a bloody massacre mess. And it will be brutal, in my opinion. He is the freaking wolf coming to destroy Odin and his sentient beings. All right, that's what I've seen going forward. But it's going to be very emotional for Guts to go through this shit. And it's going to be one of those scenarios like, You get like, not to reference another series like Naruto compared to Berserk, but remember, if you do a watch of Naruto, there's one scene that was very emboldening, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because I thought for an anime scene, it really showed the sheer determination and anger that was felt in that moment when Minato had to save his son, Naruto, from pain, or not pain, I mean Toby, right? What happened was like he had to teleport out to the room and stuff, and then he got his wife put on the bed because she was dying because her powers were ripped out of the Jubi. But anyway, the whole scenario was very emotional in the sense that you saw like it's just like he was just anger in his face, and something precious has just been taken away. And to harken back onto Berserk, we've yet to see that fully fleshed out in the revamped series, because the revamped series wasn't the best. But in the manga itself, we've seen glimpses of that. But that is going to be tenfold, because Guts has not been apart from Casca for like since the 2 year hiatus when he left her, and then he found her at the holy grounds and stuff, and he swore to never leave her again, right? Since then, he hasn't left her side. So with that being said, and she got taken away so easily by Griffith, the hate, the sheer hatred, the sheer anger, the sheer berserk, he is going to feel, like, I can't even describe it. Like, he's going to feel so much hatred for Griffith that when he leaves that island, his one driving force is going to be to get Casca back and kill that muff. So that will never happen again, right? Now, some things we can expect going forward, for sure. I am telling you, these things are going to happen. And quote me on that, you, like, literally tweet this, whatever, make sure you have this, right? Because these things are going to happen. Guts is going to go back with his friends, right? Because they're going to come. There's going to be a huge time skip in the real world because they've been on the Elven Island for God knows how long. Richter is going to be there to help Guts fight off a lot of these apostles, and he's going to come back as a fiend. He's going to come back like the Batman of the Berserk world. Like, what I mean by that, you're going to have so many tools and gadgets, flinging boomerangs, swords, arrows everywhere, bombs, everything. He's going to be a huge asset to facilitate Guts' revenge, because he's going to run through that whole army, and he's probably going to take out a lot of apostles on his own because of his tool set. I think, obviously, people are going to face off against different apostles based on their strengths. Like, we might have Serpico facing off against the arrow guy, because he has wind magic, and he'll be a perfect counter to someone who uses things like arrows, because obviously he could deflect them and stuff, and he might actually survive that battle. You're going to have the witches probably face off against Grumble with, Richter, because Richter have the bombs and stuff to probably bust through his armor and hurt him. It's going to be an epic all-out brawl, and you're going to have the witches fighting against minor apostles and stuff, using magic and everything they can. But the one question everybody's going to be asking is, how do we go moving forward, right? Like, how is Guts able to defeat Griffith when his own the Dragon Slayer can even cut him? We talked about this before too. Guts' sword is incomplete. He'll have to combine his sword with the Skull Knight's sword, in my opinion, or at least use the two weapons together to finally break through and kill a God Hand member, because the God Hands exist on a different plane, right? And if you guys know anything about science and certain theories, right? There's different hierarchies of civilizations, for example, in science, right? A level 1, level 2, level 3. And a level 2 civilization to a level 1 civilization, the level 1 people would think a level 2 is like gods to them. Similar to us, right? We're not even level 1 yet. Level 1 civilization is a civilization that's able to use the entire energy of the entire planet. That means hurricanes, storms, earthquakes. The beings on that planet, they are able to utilize all sorts of energy to make energy, to convert it into whatever they need. We are not able to do that yet. So if we saw a level 1 civilization, to us, it would look like gods. So we would not understand how to interact with them or surpass them and stuff. Similar to this, right? Griffith exists on the astral plane, which is like 2, 3, 4, 5 levels down in the world of Berserk, right? We have the human realm, the magical realm, and then there's I think it's the 5th level, if I remember. I can't, like, I have to read each series again. It's been a while. But yeah, the astral plane is deep down. So to us humans, Griffith appears to be a god. To gods, Griffith appears to be a superior being. As much as he wants to admit it or not, he doesn't care. But clearly, sword swing, superior being, can't stop it. But we saw with the astral sword that Skull Knight created, he's like swinging the sword, it's able to cut through dimensions. Guts' sword is able to kill beings in different dimensions. But if Griffith has a protective coating over him, you need something to cut through the barrier so you can impale him with the sword. If they combine the swords together, or at least the Behelit with the Dragon Slayer, it makes the Dragon Slayer astral sword, right? I'm just excited. But you guys tell me what you think, comment down below. I know it's been a long time, so if I get 100 views of this, that'd be great. So wish me luck. And yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. And if you want more videos like this, I'll make it. And yeah, this is from Miria. Rest in peace, brother. Take care.